Hello everyone. So hope you are all doing good. As I speak, the market is at all-time high. At least the indices like the Sensex, Nifty, etc. are at all-time high. I think you are sitting at good profits. Now indices is one thing and what you hold is another thing, I understand. So if you have followed our various videos or analysis which we have been doing, including the community post of our YouTube channel wherein we keep updating the various investments or the latest trends or the investment thesis which we are looking at and the rationale behind that, we have been explaining continuously through our videos or through the community post of the YouTube channel. So if you have been following that, I'm sure that you are sitting on good amount of profit. Now getting directly into the session number 101, which is all about buying into commercial real estate at just 10 lakhs. You heard it right, it is just 10 lakhs. So earlier, if you have seen my video, if you have not seen, I suggest you to go to the session number 69 and session number 70 of the YouTube channel, wherein we have discussed in detail about a complete guide for crowd-funded commercial real estate and also the comparison between the crowd-funded commercial real estate, fractional real estate investing versus the real estate investment trust, which is in short form called as REITs. So all these things we had discussed in detail there. If you have not seen that, I kindly request you to go there. I am leaving the link here. Click on that, go there and see the video and come back. So this is all about the earlier videos on REITs and fractional real estate investing. But now what I have come up with is something really interesting, wherein SEBI has taken over this fractional real estate commercial investing. So earlier it was not under SEBI, so it was highly unregulated. There has been issues with various fractional real estate management firms wherein they had invested in some under construction property, they have gone wrong on their investment, the investors has lost money, etc. So quality firms like Strata and all has been investing in this space since long, dealing in this space since long, and people have been creating good wealth out of this through capital appreciation and also through monthly cash flow in the form of rents. But here what has happened is that at that time the minimum investment was 25 lakhs, as you know in my earlier video which I had discussed. But now minimum has become 10 lakhs, which is one unit as per the new SEBI ROM, because SEBI has taken over this. And this session is all about SM REITs. So SM REITs is small and medium real estate investment trust, which is a new thing which has been launched by SEBI in India for the retailers also, the small investors like us also, to participate in the commercial real estate space, or in that case retail real estate space or malls or etc., whatever is available through REITs, using a lower budget which is like 10 lakhs. So this SM REITs is now set to increase the investment in India's property market, that is for sure. So if you see the SEBI, the watchdog of Indian stock market, has now entered into this space as well, wherein they have amended the regulation of 2014 for REITs, allowing fractional ownership of commercial and residential properties as well. So now the investing in commercial and residential properties has become very easy. So investors can now own a portion of rent yielding real estate assets with a minimum investment of 10 lakhs, as I mentioned. So this move of SEBI will definitely enhance, possibly benefiting the small cities and commercial offices. So this move of SEBI will provide significant inflow of investments in the Indian real estate sector. So as you know, obviously 25 lakhs becoming 10 lakhs. So obviously you will be getting a smaller pie compared to 25 lakhs, but still you can enter into this space and get rental yields in the form of dividends on a monthly basis. So this has definitely become attractive and more retail investors are going to invest in this. So this even increases the liquidity which earlier was absent in case of 25 lakhs minimum investment. So this is a landmark development, I would say, that can help organize the small commercial offices and assets in India, including tier 2 and tier 3 cities. So traditional REITs, if you see, primarily invest in large scale commercial properties such as office buildings, shopping malls, and wherein if you see these SM REITs concentrate on small and medium scale properties of lower value. So what all things this SEBI has imposed as far as SM REITs is concerned, that we will discuss, which will give you a better clarity on what I am speaking on. So if you see on the screen, it is the chairman of SEBI, the Securities and Exchange Board of India. Her name is Mahadabi Puri Butch. She has been taking a lot of steps to ensure the safety of the investors, the retail investors especially. So in SM REITs, as I told, the minimum investment will be now 10 lakhs per unit. So it will be sold as units, the portion of real estate property, and it will be in the form of unit, and one unit will cost you 10 lakhs. And also, if you see the asset value, as I told, unlike the bigger REITs, in SM REITs it will be at a lower value, so it varies from as low as minimum 50 crore to 500 crores. And also can leverage up to 49% of scheme's assets. So in the sense, 49% of the funding can be on loan basis. Like the fund say Strata is managing this property, so Strata can take up to 49% of funding on loan and finance this property. So this is one good thing as far as the leverage is concerned. Now investment manager, like in case of Strata, property, share, or whatever names are there in the industry for this fractional real estate investing. So the investment manager or the firm shall have at least 5% of the REITs unit if the rate is unleveraged. So in the sense, they have not taken a loan, like above they have taken a loan 49% up to which you can take a loan, and if they have not taken it, then at least they have to have a skin in the game by having or holding at least 5% of the REITs, 5% of the total value of the REITs in their name, so that they are also invested and they will not they will be sincere towards the asset or managing the asset. Now the minimum should be 200 unit holders excluding investment manager or its related parties and associates. So earlier also it was similar. So 200 the 200 holders were there. So earlier, if you see, 200 was the maximum number of holders allowed. Now it has become that minimum 200 unit holders should be there for the investment. So this again increases the liquidity, and there are more people involved, means there is more liquidity, and you can sell and buy these units in the open market through your Demat account. So this one thing I forgot to tell is that your units, just like stocks, will be now listed in the through the SEBI norms in your Demat account. So you can use your Demat account to sell and buy these units. Now minimum 95% of the assets must be fully developed and generating rental revenue. So only 5% should be under construction. Normally firms like Strata doesn't invest in under construction properties. It will be having a tenant, existing tenant, and it will be completely rent yielding from day one. So but still the regulation is that you can have 5% under construction, but the rest or under construction or there is no tenant available, but 95% of the assets must be fully developed and it should yield rent monthly. An investment manager inside this firm shall have minimum 2 years of relevant experience, that is in the managing of real estate assets. So this also ensures the safety of the investor, because the experts are dealing these units. And now if you see, another point is that now investment manager firm shall have 2 key managers with minimum 5 years of real estate fund management experience. So here is like the investment manager, like in the sense Strata shall have minimum 2 years of relevant experience. So they are having more than 3 years, so that is done. Or property share is having more than 10 or 11 years of experience, so that criteria is met. And even in that, the managers inside that investment firm should at least have 2 key managers with minimum 5 years of experience in the real estate fund management. So all these things are ensuring that the fund manager or the firm is foolproof in helping the retail investor to gain capital appreciation, rental yield, and without any loophole or failure in the investment or risk in the investment, I could say. And the last point is that the investment manager net worth should be minimum 20 crore. So net worth 20 crore. So out of this 20 crore, 10 crore has to be positive liquid net worth. Means it should be immediately can be taken out. It should have minimum 10 crore immediate liquidity, and total net worth also should be 20 crore. So this also ensures that the investment manager like Strata, property share, these people has got that skin in the game, and also they have got enough cash or assets to handle such capital intensive business, wherein asset value is 50 crore to 500 crore. So any contingencies can be easily handled by these property managers. And also there are if you see firms like Strata, they have got contingency funds they take from the investors, collect from the investors, Earlier they were having 25 lakhs collected from various investors, so out of which some portion is contingency fund. So if some legal things come up, or as I remember, this Pune ATC property, they had got some legal thing, like while you are converting this fractional real estate into SM REITs, then you should have private limited company, and it will not be LLP. So limited liability partnership LLP was there for that property, so they are converting that into private limited now. So they have got some legal charges. So that much legal charges will be taken from this contingency fund, and it doesn't actually impact the yield for the investors. So these are the things. Now talking about the existing investors, say one thing I told that it will be listed in demat. Now you can directly within 6 months it will be listed in the stock market, or maybe in a year maximum it will be listed in the stock market, and you can buy it directly from the demat account, which helps you also have the diversification of having commercial real estate in your portfolio. In addition to that, if you talk about the existing investors, say you have invested 25 lakhs through Strata or Property Share or other organizations in the commercial real estate, say a property in Pune, Hinjawadi area, or a Bangalore warehouse, or a Jaipur property, or in Navi Mumbai property. So whatever is there, so in that case this 25 lakhs will be converted into units, and it will be dematerialized, and each unit at a minimum of 10 lakh can be sold off. Or if you want to sell off, in current scenario, if like property managers like Strata, if they sell the property, then only you can liquidate, or if somebody else is there available, then you can sell that property to the other investor, and you can liquidate the property. But still the liquidity issues was there. But now, if as it is listing directly in the market, the liquidity will be very easy, very much there, and there will be a lot of investors looking forward to invest in this. So you can, if you want immediate cash out and cash requirements, then in that case, say 25 lakhs you are holding, out of which 10 lakh you can sell off, 10 lakh you can use for your other investment purpose or maybe some emergency things, and then the 15 lakhs remains there, and it compounds based on the property appreciation, the investor sentiments, and also the rental yields you keep getting on a monthly basis in the form of dividends. So the taxation on these dividends are yet to be clarified by SEBI, but as it pans out, I will come up with another video, or maybe I will post it in our community session, wherein I will clarify about the taxation of the rental yields which currently you are getting now, or probably you will be getting through the REITs, SM REITs listing in the demat. Now, as you are clear on the new investors and the existing investors, now the main thing here is that as everybody is looking at a new investment here, we have to see how this pans out. If a good investment attraction happens in the market, then probably without property appreciation itself, the demand is more than your unit value. Say 10 lakh value may become 12-13 lakhs as well within a month or something, because the demand is very high. So everything goes with a demand and supply stuff. So if demand is high, as I always say, the price of the unit goes up, just like your REITs. But you will have to see how it pans out. This is an individual property we are talking about, unlike a typical REITs wherein lot of properties are bundled in. Here it is an individual property. It is identified as a, say, Hinjawadi phase 2 in the global building, the second floor, something like that. So the property is uniquely identified. It's a single property we are talking about. So there is no uncertainty here. People know about the vicinity. Maybe the metro is nearby, the area is fast booming, the property appreciation is going very high. So if the demand is high, then probably the investors will look into investing into this, and the unit price can go high, and you can encash it by selling it off in the open market in the demat account. So if you see, those who have directly bought from Strata or Property Share or firms like that, it is an IPO, initial public offering, and once it gets listed, just like your stocks, after IPO listing in the demat account in the secondary market, then you can trade it. There it is per share basis, here it is per unit basis, wherein the cost is 10 lakhs. So this is how it is. So hope this session is clear to you, but I am really excited because I am very well invested in these assets, and once it is listed in the market, we should see how it pans out, and I am sure that this will really create a diversified portfolio and also a good appreciation for those who have patiently hold on to these assets. So see you in next video. In the next video, we will be discussing on corporate actions on various stocks which we had earlier discussed that we will be doing. So see you in the next video. stay invested for long, so that you mitigate the volatility in the short term basis. So also please stay updated, at least by following our community post in the YouTube session, wherein you will get a lot of insights there regarding new investment ideas and day-to-day activities which are vital for your investment journey, which is going on in the stock market and other investment areas. So see you in next video. Till then, happy investing.